കറുത്ത മച്ച ഒരു പേര് വേണോ അത്
Post themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's gone for goal! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least...
And the finish! Off the post! And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Villa. Lewandowski shoots! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Al Nassr take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Al Nassr still have the cards to affect this game. And he's heaved it away. Villarreal have reclaimed it. Lewandowski producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Gerard Moreno.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Marquinhos. Number 8, Palmer.
Oh, some tackle that. Al Nassr are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside. Robertson. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And he's got the beating of his man. This one's starting. Goes for a shot! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Al Nassr close. Perez! Perfection from Perez! About as smooth as it gets. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Number 22.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's punting. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line.
എത്ര ദൂരത്തിലോ എത്ര ദൂരത്തിലോ.
So it all boils down to this. The team so desperate to be up amongst the big hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cafu aimed in towards the centre. And he was caught to react. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Adams with the clearance. Bellingham powering forward here. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rummenigge! Otto getting this one clear. Al Nassr are still to register a shot on target. There's a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, important interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Robertson is there to clear. Cafu. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos goes long. Hazard. Slips past his man. Now here's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Robertson, that's travelling a long way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A big chance! Must be! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance here to counter. And that has been cut short. Nice bit of trickery. He's through. It's off the post. And it's hoisted clear. And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Messi. Number 20, Turnip. Number 22, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Real chance! He has done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
He's having a go! And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He can get that clear. And he's straight offside. That pass has been well intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Looking for a run.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Haaland finds himself offside. Al Nassr can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be the start.
Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely bit of skill.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard, this is promising. Has a shot! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! A finish of true class! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things looking so easy, almost. Now Mbappe. And the finish! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys. And there goes the final whistle. Al Nassr have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Division 5. Division 5 കയറി ഞാൻ Division 5 ആയിരുന്നു ഓക്കെ Division 5 പ്രൈസ് മാറി ശരിയല്ല നമ്മൾ ചെക്കനോടെ ഗൈസ് ഒരികളം മാച്ച് റോഡെല്ലാം കറക്റ്റ് മാച്ച് റോഡ് ഗായ്സ് അങ്ങനെ വീണ്ടും ഞാൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാണ് 12 പോയിന്റാണ് ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ച് which is one of the most effective techniques used to create the scoring chance. Page to be the past and under coming straight ahead. At the same time, you effectively to get the some goals for the plan to success the selected players with a double touch skill. Be sure the package the timing down. Use the forward goals. I read one more without sense. Yes, I read board shoots from this aspect. Like powers and
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defenders comfortable again.
I didn't know he had a but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, not sure. That's a very welcome development.
And well overdue.
And it's Otto. Raker. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in, and it's been played through. He's in! It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. Tries to pass it through.
There they go, hunting again.
The ball has bounced loose now. Lewandowski. Otto.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Adams. That pass has been well intercepted. Al Nassr so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that has been knocked clear. Otto. Nice looking ball. And this is Lewandowski.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot. He's scored. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Lewandowski. David Villa. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Always going over the top.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but chance! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
There will be 3 minutes.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cleared without complication. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Al Nasser can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge. And he's gone looking for safety. Looking for options for movement. He is on the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well cleared. There will be a throw-in. And it's Conte. That's a little off target. Kante powering forward here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? Owen could try cutting inside here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Puyol gets it away. Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Number 7, David Villa. Number 6, Adams. Number 9, Puyol. Number 4, Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 20.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Number 15, Marquinhos. Number 35.
Kante can get it clear. And it's with the keeper. Dida punts it upfield.
FC Tulsa clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is not the best ball. Oh, that's ambitious. And that would have won it.
Rijkaard really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Torres. Conte gets it away. Marquinhos. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. It's a throw-in. And that's that. Al Nassr perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Shit.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness,
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Referee's come over. It's a red card. Al Nassr already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Villa. And they're back on the ball again. And the shot's on here. Big chance! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Al Nassr present their opponents with the best possible chance here. To increase the lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Robert Lewandowski. Number 4, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes is number 11.
Kilmarnock are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lewandowski. And he's been shifted off it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well read, nice interception. Kilmarnock applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
Can he finish? It's in. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Al Nassr making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And he thumps it clear. Now that's well seen too. Al Nassr are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Stojkovic. Now it's Raul. That looks a good ball through. David Villa! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's Robertson. Now it's Villa. Rijkaard. And it's Zaire Emery. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Puyol hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Off the post! And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And the pass is intercepted. And that could set him on his way. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's... That's another chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Kilmarnock blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Knocks it into space. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take... He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Applies the finish! Zaire Emery can get it clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Villa. Al Nassr perhaps contemplating their next change here. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Lewandowski. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Palmer. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Villa. Van Dijk. And Zaire Emery looking for a runner. That is a brilliant interception. Palmer.
There will be 1 minute.
And that has been clubbed away. And time is up. Al Nassr suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
A nearby member of staff.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
करता मचा तामर चिंगारी मुक्तवल चिंगारी नी ചൊല്ലിത്തന്നു ഇന്നപ്പോൾ ഇല്ല. എന്തൊരു
എനിക്കറിയാവുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ കൈ വെച്ചതാ.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now he's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Al Nassr finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Conte. Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Conte. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, well played. That is Conte. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bastoni. Abiati with the clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's managed to get rid. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Kante getting this one clear. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Forlan.
Pretty robust defending.
Mohamed Salah. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. And he can clear it away. Kokchu plays a sharp little... Decent chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There will be 1 minute added.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for a runner.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Information is currently being displayed on the screen.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
And the finish! Park Ji-sung. Mohamed Salah. Madrid have it back and can go again. Oh, played right into his path. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, there is a look that says it all. Forlan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Villa. Palmer. And that's another good win of the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great, just the goalkeeper. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. That's going to go a long way.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Another throw-in. Rodri. And this is Forlan. And this is Torres. Tries a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Palmer. He's picked his way through. David Villa!
Well,
look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution.
Van Dijk clears it away. And it's Robertson. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mohamed Salah, he's found a way through. He's dealt with that really well. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Forlan, and he shoots! And he's taking no chances there. Palmer with the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of... It's Asa! What a hit! The save was firm. Looking for options for movement. Turns and goes back. He's being urged to shoot. And they're quick to get it back. Ambitious ball here. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you.
വെള്ളമില്ല. ഞാൻ കാണുന്നില്ല, എന്താണ് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നില്ല. 4 പേരുള്ളൂ.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Odo. Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! Well, in for the pieces!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, that pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour played. Valverde. Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Raul. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. The ball's gone astray. Al Nassr yet to have an attempt on goal. Costa Curta. Bastoni is there to clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And back to the keeper they go. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Lewandowski. That is a brilliant interception. No way through. Adams spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bellingham plays a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Mana Ruby?
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Al Nassr really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Bastoni. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And Alexander-Arnold. It's gone out for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it. It's Fulham! He has done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Could be danger here! Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Short changes him with that pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Half an hour gone in the second half. Looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rafinha getting this one clear and smartly reclaimed. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Caresses it through. A header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. Has a shot! Superb from Valverde! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it. And that will be it. Al Nassr cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good...